What's up, everyone? Welcome back to 22Mystics shop. Okay, so let's get into this. It's gonna be a New Year's pick a card. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 piles you can pick from, and then in the comment section you'll be able to find the description timestamp, and you can click that and it's going to take you to your video. While we pull the 3 piles, I do want to remind you that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Use your own discernment at free will and be responsible for any choices and action that you take in your own life, as well as how you affect others. Again, if you don't want to have your energy pulled up in the readings, all you have to do is stop watching them, okay? And welcome to my channel if you're new here. Those of you who have been here, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also hit the bell button if you want to get notified when I am posting readings. You also have the option to donate to the channel should you feel called to. Okay, this is pile number 1. We have breath. And again, we're going to be looking at 2024. Okay. Okay, we have the drowned king for pile number 2. Pile number 3, we have against nature. Okay, so take some time here. Pause the video if you want to. Meditate on the cards. And then I'll see you in your reading. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, you can watch more than one. I'm keeping the readings a little bit loose as far as not looking at specific things for the new year, but more of a general overview of like what's coming, what you need to know, what you could look at, where you could improve or elevate in your life if you feel called to. Alright, so let's get straight into the readings. I thought about pulling the cards first, but I feel like let's just get into it and just pull the cards as we go. Okay, so if you're pile number 1, you have the breath card. Welcome to your reading. I love this deck of cards. It's really cool. I haven't honestly spent much time with it. You could be working with the breathing exercises. You could be okay, let's see what it says in the book about your card. But with that breath, you could be also, some of you may be a breath coach. You could work as a breath coach. Okay, you could do like workshops. Okay, page 159. The number 159 could resonate for you somehow. I'm also getting some channeled song. It's one way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you. Okay, so go deeper. Take one deep, full breath. And to ponder on is the first breath. It is no coincidence that nearly every spiritual and mystical lineage bows to the breath via observation of it, which is meditation, breath techniques, or chanting or song. When this card appears, it is a call to make room, to expand, and soften the approach to the work. The other cards present in the reading may benefit from more spaciousness too. Okay, so I'm going to say for 2024, it's time to create space, however that resonates in your life or with whatever you're working on. Okay, so this card is an ally for you, stating its love with every inhale and exhale. All right, let's get into some oracle cards. I feel someone really into meditation. You could be a yoga instructor. You could be a card reader or just maybe lightly do the cards, or maybe be more into oracle cards. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who may like own some cards, but they may not either be confident in their reading or not feel like they know enough or confident enough to read for someone else. Okay, which is fine. Just kind of like observe that, see how you want to grow your own practice with cards if you feel called to. If not, it's cool. You could be into gemstones. I'm seeing someone wearing like a lot of rings. Okay, I'm seeing that you're a very compassionate person. I feel like what this card is asking you is like you're someone who can hold space for others, but like, are you fully holding space for yourself? Are you resting enough? Okay, the dolphin spirit animal could resonate with you. Community. Okay, so 2024, I feel like you're calling in people who can hold space for you in an equal way. I'm hearing equal give and take. Something you could be working on or want to. And I'm seeing with purification, I'm really getting a single energy. You could be consciously choosing to be single for your spiritual growth or for your work. Tree of life. Okay. On the other hand, some of you could have a family, or you could be, I'm getting single mother. Could be single father energy, but mostly single mother is what I'm feeling. So yeah, if you're not in the energy I'm speaking about, then it's going to be in the year ahead. Or if you are in this energy, it's like, how can I channel this over the next year? So you help people see their inner light. Okay, you help purify people or help them learn how to see their divine nature, I feel. Some of you are trying to manifest a family, potentially. I see a main male here, so take this how it resonates, whoever the main male is in your life, or this could be someone coming in the next year in 2024. Okay, I see a judge here and a privileged lady. And despair. Some of you could be dealing with legal issues with a privileged couple, courtship. I'm also getting a little bit of energy like someone could be pursuing you for a marriage that you don't want. You could have a drawn out divorce. Children could be involved. So kind of like, I'm getting this energy like you don't want to bring this into another year. Message of concern. Pathway. Okay, so people could be telling you they're concerned about the path that you have chosen. I'm seeing you as a hard worker here, but it's like, are you working too hard at times? Okay, I feel like the reading is kind of like, I feel like you're working on balancing your light and dark, or like almost like the light energy and the darkness of like the real things happening in the physical world. Okay, so I feel like it's in the new year, you have some of these like maybe legal things, divorce things, potentially dealing with unwanted courtships or unwanted court kind of issues I see spilling into the new year. So really, whoa, sorry, I hit my head on the phone stand, so it just went crazy. That could be like an energy here too, like at times maybe you feel like you want to just like bang your head. That could be musically, but that could also be like a stress response. Okay, so really, I feel like with the breath card, it's like really tap into like what is in your control and what's not. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the Three of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing like this little, I feel like forest vibes or countryside, like cottage. Someone here could be into cottage core. The interesting thing with this Four of Cups is that the cat looks receptive. Okay, this is like a spiritual cup coming in, and this cat's receptive. Many times in the Four of Cups, it's like a man who's stubborn. This cat, the eyes are open. Okay, this Three of Cups, music. Someone here could do hula dance in particular, okay, or be in Honolulu. I'm getting something about Hawaii here. Don't block yourself off to celebration, okay? Someone here could be a doctor, could work in the medical field, or a new person coming in for you could be. Someone here also could be in a malpractice suit. The Two of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Okay. This is someone sneaky in a romantic connection. Okay. Someone could have caught their partner like financially or like in the material giving to someone else. That could have been why you were like getting a divorce or something. I don't know. I'm feeling like a sweet healer energy, just dealing with like a bad relationship. Okay, or not being treated right. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, so like I'm talking to someone who knows they're not stuck. I'm hearing that song. I think it's TLC, No Scrub. Alright, someone here could have been dealing with the scrub. Also, that show Scrubs could resonate here. Someone could have been in that show, like on that show, or just watched that show. I'm hearing Grey's Anatomy. Okay, someone could have had like a workplace romance or like a... what did I do to my cards? Someone could have had like either a workplace romance, okay, or someone could have been like dating the doctor at work. I'm getting something like that, okay. Someone feels stuck, like they can't talk about something. Okay, I don't know if that's a NDA or like, I'm hearing HIPAA. I don't know. Guys, let me know what's going on because it feels like a medical court case, malpractice, or like a something you feel like you can't talk about for some reason. This could affect your job, which you need because you have a kid or whatever. Two of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Okay, someone's going to be faced with a decision to either walk away, to actually like testify. King of Pentacles. Okay. This could be walking away from a marriage, or King of Pentacles, a bad workplace dynamic with your employer. This could be someone deciding to, like I said, testify or not. So I see a lot coming in the new year to be aware of. Ultimately, only you can decide what you do here. Make sure you seek out medical or legal counsel. You need to talk with professionals. Okay, we're going to be shifting gears out of this energy. Alright, so I see what's going on here. You're going to have to make the best decision for yourself and your family and whoever's involved. I'm also hearing someone could have had a dream about this. Also, Martin Luther King Jr. could be significant. Okay, Some confirmations could be the Vikings, V, motorcycle, T, the snow with Z, the bicycle with I, okay, the car with C, and in the middle of the deck we have sleeping with the yawn with Y. Okay, I'm also hearing Y2K. Someone could have been born like right during Y2K, or someone's kid was. All right, let's switch gears. So I'm gonna leave you with that part of your reading for the upcoming year. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so in my Etsy shop. We can go into more depth if you want to go into a personal reading. Again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. All right, so let's get more into your own breath work, your own spiritual path, what's going on for you in 2024. Okay, what does pile number 1 need to look at or know for 2024 for their own spiritual path, their inner work? Okay, we have resourcefulness. 29 could resonate, or someone here could be 29. Number 51 could resonate. We have limitless possibilities. Okay, so it's time to just breathe through the day-to-day. Someone here could be a respiratory therapist. Okay, rest and renewal. So really getting a lot of rest. Okay, you could feel overwhelmed with what's going on. Finances could be at play here. Ancestral wisdom. Okay, you could be getting downloads or start getting downloads in the new year. You could be a dream. I'm getting really a dream space of like ancestors coming through in your dream space. Wailing tree, reconciliation, and the ego sublimation. Okay, so some of you, yeah, I'm feeling ancestors coming through that could be appearing to you in different ways, in signs, in dream space. I'm seeing your ego being obliterated in the new year if it hasn't already. Okay, so just allow that to happen. Preparations come to fruition. Okay, so you're out here casting your net. Make sure you're writing down your goals for the new year. Get a calendar, get a print off, get a whatever works for you. Write it on your phone calendar for the upcoming year, what you want to bring in, where you want to be at the end of the year. What you can try is writing down a note to yourself dated December 31st, 2024. This is where I'm at. This is what happened this year. This is what I did, accomplished, and brought in, and this is how I feel. Okay, we have the whale song with resonating, time to replenish. So you need to fill your own cup this year and get enough rest. You need to schedule in rest. You've been doing this balancing act that's continuing in the new year, but you're becoming more aware of how you're spending your time, what your intentions are, and how you, I'm hearing show up for yourself and also show up in the world. Okay, so really the theme for you, pile number 1, is breathing and balancing. I feel like you show up as someone who really has like their stuff together in the world. You could have a professional job, but behind the scenes, most people who know you don't actually know quite the balancing act that you really do and what you're really pulling off. Okay, a lot of people who know you would have no idea what you're going through internally. What else does pile number 1 need to know in the new year? Chop wood. Some of you literally could be chopping wood for winter. You could use a wood burning fireplace, or you could be planning like a ski trip. I'm hearing a women's trip. By the book, The Fates, okay? If you're not doing something in particular by the books, you're shifting. That changes in 2024. Okay, you're going through a transformation to get a leg up. Okay, sometimes I feel this energy of like almost like tower, like this card's almost like the tower to me in some form. You're kind of going through like an ego break, or you will be in the next year. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, this is a thing where you know what to prepare for. So it's like, have comfort food at home, have healthy food at home. If you order your groceries or whatever, have it set so that you can work, you can do your spiritual work. Okay, your inner work, whatever you feel called to. Set yourself up for success. Okay, there's this chess game going on. Okay, someone's not for you and you know it, and this is like a block for your spiritual upgrades is what I'm getting. Fork in the road. So you're at a fork in the road. Again, whether that's job or person or legal things. Okay, you can choose to be happy. I'm hearing that song by Rihanna where, what does she say? A sea of something, she chose to be happy. Okay, so strike a pose. I'm seeing you looking really happy and like taking a lot of photos. Maybe even like family photos, or I'm seeing those like postcards you send out of like you and your kid and the Easter bunny. For those of you who don't have kids, it's like maybe you need to go take those funny like photo shoots by yourself just for fun. Okay. Okay, what else? Again, there's that hula girl. Someone here's a hula girl, okay? Or you have Hawaiian or Islander, Tonkin ancestors, okay? Dance, breathe, and flow. All right, so you need to get into your dance. Explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. Record your feelings. Record those. Like some of you, you could even go into a meditative state, which is weird because we have like meditation right here. Where you do channeled paintings. You have that ability if you're not tapping into that. Really get into your art. You could do something, if you're not like artistic at all, or you don't consider yourself like an artist, get into something as simple as a paint and sip, or more advanced like taking an art class, you know, at your local community center, community college, your local school, or some of you could be an art teacher. Okay, we have instill, instruct, and educate. So it's time to share through art, but I'm getting you can get these downloaded messages that come through in your painting. And I'm telling you, you can do this even if you're not into art at all. It's one of your gifts you're not tapped into for a lot of you, okay? Laugh and have fun. Smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. Connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. Yeah, so I'm really getting this sense of choosing to be happy, having fun no matter what, and just tapping in with, I feel someone getting emotional, so this could make you feel emotional, or maybe there was someone who kind of stopped you from painting, or you had like a trauma attached with painting. Okay, we have upskill, work, career, and crossroads. So some of you also could be misaligned with your current line of work. I'm also seeing with like there's these groups of kids in a couple of these pictures. So some of you could want to teach children or teach children art. Some of you could work in, again, like the medical field or like tech, and maybe it's not even leaving your career, but maybe it's volunteering on the side. I'm getting something at the library. Someone here could be a librarian as well. So I'm getting someone who like organizes stuff or enjoys spending time with children. Maybe you're someone who doesn't even like want to have your own children, but you could really benefit with spending time with some children, teaching them art or whatever feels right. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right here, pal one. Let me know in the comments how this reading has resonated with you. And again, if you want to book a personal New Year's reading, we can go more into depth. And also do some planning. Like if you need some help planning, setting yourself up for success, I would be happy to look at that with you and kind of co-create that. All right, so I will post my Etsy shop link, 22Mystics shop, below. As a reminder, don't get scammed. I'm not going to reach out to you first for readings, okay? So the only way you can book a reading at this time is using the Etsy link below. All right, with that, that's the end of pile number 1. Let's close this reading session. All right, pile number 2. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome if this is your first reading. Today we're looking at what needs to come through for you for 2024. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to look at? Okay, we're starting off with the Drowned King. Okay, that's giving me like the visual of like the King of Cups. I'm getting that song, I feel like I'm drowning now. And how's it go? Let me know the name of the song in the comments below because I don't remember, but it's like my life's okay just when you're not around me. Okay, that kind of energy. So you could have cut someone out of your life. Someone could have left your life. It's time to get some rest, okay? I'm seeing the card Rest and Rejuvenate. Intuition. Okay, so this New Year's all going to be about you tapping in with your intuition. Recently I met someone at a, I would say, public event. You had to pay to go to it, but it was like a tarot event of sorts. And the woman said it never, and she was like definitely over age 60, okay? And she was learning the cards. And she said it never occurred to me to develop my intuition. So pile 2, I feel like in the new year, you're developing your intuition, okay? You could be working with affirmations. You could be learning about chakras. You could be tapping in with your self-love and self-care. This is your inner child. If you want to book an inner child reading with me, you can do so using the link below. I'm going to link my Etsy shop, 22Mystics shop. That's the only way to book a personal reading with me at this time. Don't get scammed. I will not reach out to you first. The only link below is what you're going to be able to use. Okay, we have the protection and the retreat. So I'm seeing someone here retreat, okay? I'm seeing someone here retreat to focus on themselves, maybe meet their inner child, develop the intuition, and you're a wizard, okay? So I'm speaking to a wizard here. Okay, you could be working with a dragon spirit animal. We have rainbow dragon. You could be seeing a dragon realm in your dreams. You could be a lucid dreamer. I'm seeing someone with dreads, and I'm also seeing someone with red hair here. I'm also hearing red herring. You could be tapped in with the red herring spirit animal. You can communicate through water and also this dream state, okay? I'm also hearing garden state, and I'm hearing upstate. So someone here could be in like upstate New York, potentially. Okay, we're going to be tapping in here. What do you need to know? What do you need to look at in the new year, 2024? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to someone who has, what do they call it? Ride the dragon. That's like a metaphor. All right, I see what's going on here. This is a cool deck. Okay, so you're either like mad lucid dreaming or you're potentially using some psychedelics, okay? I don't condone or recommend any type of altered state. but I see it here, okay? So be careful. Again, this reading is only for entertainment purposes. Seek medical, legal, or professional advice should you feel called to or need to. Okay, this could be to deal with tabs under the tongue. This is like seeing this magical grid. Okay, so this is someone here who is really tapped in with the dream state, has definitely like astral projected, lucid dreamt. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicity in your life. If this is not you right now, this could be in the future. But I'm seeing here, I'm hearing the wheels in the sky keep on turning. You're just really directing your own fate, okay? Whether you even know it or not, or you're tapped into spirituality or not, the Fool, the Five of Wands, Six of Cups. Okay, you could struggle with like permanently cutting out kind of like toxic people in your life, maybe family members, because you'll kind of like go in these other realms. You'll rethink things. Sorry, this tarot deck's really funny. You'll kind of like rethink things or get this new perspective, and then you'll like it'll show you how to view people in this other way, where you decide to allow people in your life that maybe don't have your best interests at times, okay? With the Seven of Cups here, I'm seeing that at times you're spaced out where you maybe don't make decisions in the 3D that you should be making because you see through it all, okay? You have the Knight of Swords here. This white tiger could resonate for you in particular, or you could have a dream about a white tiger. And with this Queen of Swords, you could have just really been having these crazy like Alice in Wonderland dream states, okay? We have the Justice card here, which is like looking real gross with the snot. And we have the Page of Cups. This fish is coming out into the other cup. And again, the Magician. Okay, so you're a master magician. I don't know if you know it. I don't know if you're tapped in. You got your brain out here. This is crazy. Okay, be careful. If you're going on these really wild trips, make sure you're safe. And I mean like you don't do something to your 3D body because you're so altered that you think the 3D is completely not real. Okay, really be careful with that. You could have like hurt yourself before while you're having these trips, or like don't like make sure you're coming back and grounding into the 3D after you leave, okay? Make sure when you leave your body's safe and like in an environment that you can't get hurt in. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Star. You're just getting your mind blown over and over again here. But like, again, like be careful with that. You don't want to overdo it. With the Star, this is you. This is you like gritting out in the Matrix to the point where it's like, I don't like at times after these trips, you might feel overly emotional, and that could prevent you from like, say like keeping a stable job or stable connections. This is almost like your shadow side, okay? Then we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so your cup is like overrunning, but you also have, okay, so at the beginning the card was the Drowned King. You are so emotional, okay? To the point where it affects you a lot. Like, affects you from like functioning at times, okay? So learn how to purge those emotions and how to anchor into the physical world, because sometimes you're just getting way out of your head. So this is like the shadow work, okay? So, and this could have been like your teenage years. This could have been like another time, but you're still recovering from it. Or it's like, I just feel like this warning, okay? Just this warning that at times it's like it's a bit much. Like you want to ground in, okay? You don't want to be in outer space forever or get lost out there. Okay, we have the deep knowing card. You know deeply that you're blessed. You could feel like you have a grandmother spirit over you, or that you hear, maybe even when you're dreaming. Maybe you feel safe, a change in the wind. You feel safe at times leaving your body because this grandmother spirit is guiding you. Here and now, and the never-ending story. I feel like you're an old soul. You've been here so many times. You're like, why am I here again? So reground in, be here and now. Observer. Okay, maybe something you're learning to do right now is to be a conscious observer of your own thoughts. And in the new year, I feel like the new year 2024 for you is learning how to ground down, or learning like whatever downloads or realms you visited. What did you learn that can help the 3D, that can help people who are never going to go out and they're scared to go out where you've been? How, like, what wisdom did you gain on those trips that you can bring back to the 3D? Okay, so you're very spiritually gifted. You're comfortable in the spirit realm. Okay, this is reversed, so I feel like a message did not come through to you. I'm hearing leave a message after the beep. Okay, there's a marriage card. Someone I feel like is observing you as marriage material if you're not already married. Coffin. Someone, my condolences, someone could have lost a partner on the job, okay, at work. There could have been a machinery incident. Someone could have worked like construction or something and someone passed, okay, so my condolences. Thoughts. You could be downloading this person in some form or hearing their thoughts, okay? Expectation. Someone could have been pregnant at the time. For others of you, this could be a lost child you're seeing in the dream space, or you're talking to in the ethers. For others of you, someone like a father or a parent has passed. You could feel like a child you're having is reincarnated, like a family member reincarnated, or like that grandmother spirit. I'm getting different energies because this is a general reading. This is official person in the reverse. Okay, someone could have been stripped of their awards or position. Or there's a caution here. If you're going too far out, I'm hearing into Neverland. It could affect your work if you're someone who still has a position. So I'm seeing someone younger with like dreads here. And then I'm also getting like possibly an older man. You could be a woman or a male divine feminine. Okay, a wealthy man, a gift in the distant horizons. Some of you, there's like, this is like a really spiritual, like abstract reading, okay? For some of you, this is not going to be your pile, if you would already know that, but you could just be like observing this reading. Someone's talking to like a wealthy man in the dream state, okay? And there's like this knowledge being gifted, these changes, and a privileged lady. You also could be manifesting. Okay, some of you too, this is going to be very specific. Someone in particular has like met a spirit in the like spiritual world or another realm, but this is actually a human being who's like doing the same thing as you. Like they're also like astral projecting, lucid dreaming. So for someone here, This is like wild. Okay, someone here in particular, you have met some type of spirit in the other realm, and it's like, actually it is a human who's in the 3D currently, but they're just as spiritual as you, and you're like, you're in this like spiritual union, and I feel like you're both have some type of agreement to meet each other in the 3D. Or someone could like randomly message you on Instagram or something, and it's like this person. Others of you, you're going to meet in the new year someone that you're going to have a child with potentially, or you're just going to meet like a marriage partner in the new year. You could be getting visions of this person in the dream state, and they're also getting visions of you. Okay, so I feel like for those of you who are single or wanting to leave a connection, I feel a new person coming in that you could have been seeing already. Okay, confirmations here, we have I, 2 eyes. This person could have 2 eyes in their name. We have E. Any other confirmations? I'm hearing Ileana. Okay, we have O. J. P. We have O again. Someone could also have an op in the spiritual realm. F and C. Any other confirmations for this card? We have the M. Then we have 3 eyes. Okay, I and Z. Okay, let's get into the final part of your reading. Any of you who want to go into more detail about the new year, again, I will be posting my link for my Etsy shop, 22Mystics shop, and that way you can get you can book a reading there. Don't get scammed. I'm not going to reach out to you first for a reading. Okay, at this time, that's the only way you can book a personal. All right, let's clear these cards. We're going to get into your final messages for 2024. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. This has been a really cool reading. I'm excited to see what you do kind of with your downloads in the next year. See what you kind of bring in to the physical realm with this kind of energy. Okay, so what about your personal spiritual path would like to be revealed to you at this time? Okay, we have the Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. The Caterpillar with opportunity. Stranger with curiosity, and refusal of the call with the Dream Thief. This is that person, I'm telling you. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you have this Dream Thief. You could also even have someone in the 3D where you're lucid dreaming and someone wakes you up. Okay? And it's like pissing you off. Alright, you gotta resolve this. Obstacles, transpersonal watchers. Alright, you're being watched in the freaking spiritual realm. Maybe in the 3D too. Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. Alright, you got people curious about you. You gotta have a Me Talks. Your online activity and what you talk to people about has you popping up in like this group of people that is on the outliers. Okay, so you already know this, but also we said this group's about developing your intuition in 2024, so don't let any of that deter you. Notice the signs, investigate symbols and nature spirits. Okay, some of you could have like island, I'm hearing Jamaican ancestors, maybe African lineage. Go with the flow, let go, rest, and manifest. You also have embrace your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. Okay, some of you could be belly dancers, or you could want to just put music on to kind of dance to. I'm hearing that song, Shut Up and Dance. No, I think it's Shut Up and Drive, but I heard it Shut Up and Dance. Okay. Remember who you are. Some of you could turn into the bear spirit in your dreams. You could also in your dream state like be some kind of I'm hearing Slayer. You could also be a wolf. You could like to listen to Slayer. Okay, remember who you are, culture, resilience, beliefs, and enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, and change. Okay, some of you could be going on a winter retreat. It's going to be really cool dreams for you in the mountains for those of you who that resonates for. We have back to basics, simplify, reduce, and center. I feel like you're already doing this. Okay, I feel like you're like a minimalist. I feel like you are really tapped in with yourself. But again, 2024 for you, I feel like is what you have learned in the dream state. Or maybe you're like a teacher. Maybe you need to teach what you do in the dream state, something like that. Bring the dream state into the 3D. Whether it could also be through art or design, video game designing. Because let me get some water, hang on. Because for you, I feel like you could be really into art or design or like graphic design because of what you're seeing in other realms. So one of your gifts is like bringing the other realm to the 3D realm. If you haven't consciously like said that out loud or remembered that. So going back to the drowned king, don't drown in this energy. If you need to take a break, if you need to rest and rejuvenate, give yourself that time. Okay? So pile 2, that's all I have for your reading today for 2024. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button, okay? I'll see you in your next reading. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. All right. For you, we have against nature. Okay, this pile. Okay, first of all, we're looking into 2024, what you need to hear, what you may need to be aware of, what you may need to think about or see. I feel like I'm speaking to a seer. You could be a medium. You could be tapped in with death. You could be a trauma coach. You could be a like suicide hotline call taker. Someone here could work for the Trevor Project. All right, 2024 is all about thinking outside the box. Okay, literally. Intimacy. Okay, you could be, some of you could be like a sex therapist, sexual coach, divine consciousness. Okay, so you're working on clearing trauma out of the consciousness of either collective or individuals. You could be someone who balances chakras, who works with crystals. Intuition. Yeah, you work with your intuition. It's funny because you work with nature, but in the 3D right now, it's perceived as going against nature. Okay, you could also resonate with pile number 1 based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I'm talking to the spirit workers, relationship coach, psychotherapist, the shaman. You could be a doctor. You could be a medicine man, medicine woman. You could be a Kadercha. Okay. Reflection. You could work particular with the wolf. Soul journey. Okay. Yeah. So I'm talking to the ones who are, even if you're not a full shaman, you're likely studying shamanic practices. Okay. Again, the rest card came out. I think that came out in all 3 readings. Yeah. So you could have resonated with more than one pile, or you could have watched all of them. Okay, so again, we have that card against nature. So I feel like you're someone definitely who is an advocate. Okay, an advocate. You could be making plans or work with organizations for advocacy for those who are doing things that are against nature. Okay. You could be also the type of shaman who taps in with the land. You could be a land healer. I feel like I'm speaking to someone here in particular. There's different people here. So someone here, though, I feel is indigenous, like Australian. First Australian, however the appropriate way to phrase that is. Or your ancestors could be indigenous Australian, first Americans. I'm hearing Samoan, Tonkin. I'm also getting Nordic. Okay, you could be, I'm hearing Scandinavian. Okay, so we got healers from all over picking up on this pile. This could be your first time in my readings. Welcome. Okay. In 2024, some of you are going through certain rites of passage, certain initiations. You could be going through 3D initiations, literally, like ceremonial initiations could be on the books for you. Page of book. I said page of books. Okay, page of pentacles. So something's on your books, right? I'm seeing you like penciling in Queen of Cups. You could be a water sign. You could work with lions, rabbits, get messages from rabbits, okay? Knight of Cups. I'm talking to someone who's very tapped in with animals, could be horses, the Page of Cups, okay? So I'm seeing that at times for you could also be tapped in with the lizard spirit. At times, the 3D is challenging with the current times due to like having to make money, going through initiations, upgrades, spiritual upgrades. Interesting because there's 5 of Cups in a boat. The 5 of Cups, I feel like, is never in a boat. I'm hearing that clip from that song that's like, I'm on a boat, yeah. I'm something, something, yeah. The Star. Okay, you could be taking a trip on a boat. This could be your ancestors arriving somewhere on a boat in the past. And this is you dumping all your cups right back into nature. Okay, healing nature, you're one with nature, your third eye, your intuition, it's all open. Okay, for those of you who are on a solo journey, your community, your tribe is coming in 2024 if you're not already tapped in with them. We have the Magician. You have everything you need. If you have the Magician and the High Priestess. Okay, some of you, your partner's coming in 2024 if you're single right now. Some of you have chosen not to date for your spiritual journey. In that case, this is like a stronger union within yourself. 2 of Wands. I'm seeing a decision in 2024 coming in for you. I'm also hearing that song. I think it's K-Flay. It might be Halsey, but I think it's K-Flay. Something about burning the wick at both ends. Okay. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Tower. Okay, you're going to be forced to transform. Maybe for some of you, it's location. Okay, your tribe's in another location or your tribe's inviting you to a certain location. 8 of Swords, you're not stuck. Knight of Pentacles. Others of you, you're tapped in with your like soul fam, your tribe already, celebrating. Okay, and they could actually be supporting you, or if there's some kind of trip or it's something in the 3D. I really feel like it's the 3D. You are getting financed, okay? Whether it is advocacy, whether it is a shop or location for your practice, okay? Maybe it's you need land and space. You could be planning retreats, whatever's going on with you. If you're a doctor, you're joining a practice, like if you're graduating medical school or your residency's ending or whatever. This is different things for different people in 2024. I feel a relocation. Some of you it's not, but a lot of you it's a relocation for your work to the correct land for this time, or the correct people at this time. That can keep changing, but like I'm talking about for 2024, people who are going to celebrate you and your gifts. Okay. The archetype you could want to work with at this time or throughout 2024 is the wounded healer. Okay. Look up the wounded healer archetype. If you're not already working with that, that's where you're going to want to take your, some of you could be like, I don't even know if I want to say this, but like baby shamans. Okay, it's like baby witch, but it's like baby shamans. So you could be at the beginning of your journey. Others of you who are more advanced, you're elders, you're already in your tribe, in your land, in your practice. People seek you out. You could be a high paid shaman with a status that your ego does not allow you to boast about. You have a position high in society. In 2024, for you, for those elders here, it's time for you to take on an apprentice. Okay, some of you are taking on an apprentice, and some of you are becoming the apprentice, or your apprenticeship is ending and you're stepping into your role as like, that's like your initiation. It's like a type of initiation. Some of you in 2024, you're actually traveling for a 3D initiation ceremony. Congratulations wherever you're at in this reading. Okay, so there's this heart home in your heart. You have a lot of compassion. It could be talking to the divine feminine or someone who holds this space, holds this cosmic womb, and there's an overflow. Your compassion is overwhelming. There's a lot of it. Okay, and you're either in a place where people can give that back to you, or you're about to receive that back. Okay, or shown to you. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic, and the wailing tree, reconciliations. Okay, some of others of you, especially of those of you who have dealt with like alcoholism or addiction, some past people are coming back. Okay, or you're gonna have a chance to make amends with certain people. Some of that, it may be in the spiritual realm. Real girl, the disowned self. Okay, so I'm getting integration, inner child integration. If you've already done this work, then you're showing other people how to do it, how to have radical acceptance. Okay, this is really cool energy. Number 2 could be your number. You could like the number 222 or see that. The authentic self. Okay, so you're a person who wears many masks. I'm getting a lower left sharp back pain. Okay, so someone could have really betrayed you, or someone in your spiritual tribe or soul fam could have stabbed you in the back, or this could be in the future. Just hold space. Again, radical acceptance. Treasures hidden in the shadows and the authentic self. Okay, some of you are about to recover like a piece of your soul that's been hidden from you, deep in your shadow, in your psyche, in the unconscious. All right, so get into your soul recovery. There's a piece of you coming to you. It's either being shown to you by someone else, or someone here needs to talk, speak, and do a session with like an advanced shaman, because there's a piece of you being integrated, I feel, in 2024. Okay, whether it's inner child, past life, whatever this is. Others of you are going to start receiving soul fragments of others. Okay, and you're going to be helping them to integrate that in 2024. Limitless possibility, transpersonal, the watchers, stars in the sky. Okay, yeah, here we go. There's that initiation, the crossing. Okay, it's time to celebrate your initiation. Okay, or ongoing initiations. It's time to, even if you're someone who doesn't even talk to people anymore, really, like you're so on your solo path, you may need to hold a ceremonial celebration for yourself in 2024. I'm hearing at the top of a peak. Someone could have a certain mountain or a sacred space that they're visiting to do a certain type of ritual or ceremony. That's beautiful energy. Okay, there's the psychic strength card, shield, talisman, gold light. You could be making talisman for others or make a new one for 2024 to protect yourself, okay, as a psychic shield. You could be working with music, helping others find their voice, expressing yourself, opening up and singing out. So maybe performing in public at times when it feels right, or at ceremonies. This is the, here we go with the Australian Aboriginal ancestor. Okay, tune in and connect, non-verbal communication, intuition, and messages. Someone could be going on a special walkabout. Okay, also for those of you who do not know about walkabouts, look that up. Look up Australian walkabout. Okay, we have the hula girl coming out again. Move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. Yeah, so really get into, it's like, you could be downloading music from the ancestors as well. Some of you could need to spend time with the monks. For those of you who are in Dark Night of the Soul, you could want to go visit some monks. Go stay with them for like a week or longer. Or some of you, a type of initiation for you is going to be actually becoming a monk. From my understanding, some people only go and become a monk like for a certain amount of time. And correct me if I'm wrong, I could totally be wrong, but from what I've read, some people go to become a monk for a certain amount of time and they may leave and go back to like more of a regular 3D type of life. So positive energy, joyfulness, and smile. But someone, if you're thinking of becoming a monk in 2024, that could benefit you on your journey. Someone here could work with a reindeer or deer spirit or animal. Connect with animals. Animal spirit guides, healing, and past pets. Someone could be doing art about past pets. Enjoy music. Yeah. Okay, so you're a healer. You work with music, or you have musical gifts, whether or not you have tapped in with them. Clear your mind, be present, focus, and embrace. Be thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. I'm seeing a lot of gratitude here, okay? I feel like you're really tapped in with gratitude practices. All right, the final part of your reading, I'm going to be getting into kind of like the 3D people or any messages you need from the Kipper. I feel like in 2024, there's a certain trip or like a spiritual journey, maybe a pilgrimage, maybe that walkabout that's coming in. Someone could resonate with the parrot. For 2024, what do my healers, mediums, shaman, shamanic practitioners, artists need to hear? Wealthy men. All right, some of you have these wealthy people that travel to work with you, or they will start in 2024. Thoughts, child. Okay, high honor. Yeah, you guys, for some of you, you're already like sought after shamans to help people. You could have this wealthy man coming in who's lost a child. Some of you could have been even imprisoned in the path, on the path, or in the past for your gifts in other lands. Hearing the Dalai Lama. Okay, imprisonment, concern, and a false person, toil and labor, bad health. There's a man in bad health in particular. They could have lost a child or their whole family. This person's coming in to work with you. Journey. This person, yeah. So in 2024, for some of you who are just starting your practices or are joining, I'm getting full body chills as a confirmation. You have wealthy people seeking you out. Okay, people need you. Part of like the shadow work around the wounded healer is like, part of that can be like coming from families who didn't appreciate you, families who don't see your gifts, constantly being devalued, constantly being rejected until you go into your I'm hearing Ernest for some reason, or Ernie. But until you go inside to realize this is the solo, I'm also hearing solo journey. And so for some of you, you're going to be working as like a travel doctor or traveling to see people. For others of you, these people, it's time to allow them to come to you. So what does that mean? Overcoming any fear of your gifts, overcoming any fear of being seen, any fear of being wrong, of making a mistake. That kind of shadow work I would do in the next couple weeks over the holidays, or at the beginning of 2024, because people are going to start coming in for your services. Okay. So you need to be ready. You need to be set up. People need to be able to find you. You need to put your name out there that this is what you do, because people are seeking you. Okay. So that's like what you're seeking is seeking you. Your clients are coming in. Don't devalue yourself with like your price. Okay. With your price for your services, hold high value, because there's wealthy people traveling for your gifts. These are people like CEOs, people who run stuff, other professionals that they need healing so that they can work in their profession, like managing lots of people, thousands of people. So your type of work actually influences a ton of people. Okay, so you need to keep your health up, your nutrition up, because your clients are coming in. Okay, some confirmation letters here. We have V, S, U, I, U, U. There's 3 U's. I, A, G, R, H, W. The bottom of the deck, we have the Y with yawn. So make sure you're getting enough rest, because your spiritual practice is growing. Some of you, the elders too, you could have taken a break from like taking clients if you work with people. Others of you, you have the gift of healing the land. And for some people have like hauntings or like negative spirits in the house they're living, like stuff like that. Some of you with those gifts, set yourself up to do it safely, but you may be requested to or offer your services to actually go out to certain places and lands to bless them and remove attachments. Okay, some of you are into that kind of work. Others of you could be relocating to offer your services in certain areas, regions, or lands. Okay. So you already know that you're intuitive, you're psychic, you're a healer. You already know. It's time to just kind of like allow. I feel like 2024 for you is to allow. If you want to book a reading with me, if you want to go into more detail, or kind of like for some of you, we'll get into it in your reading. For those of you who feel called for a personal reading, I will put my Etsy link below. That's the only place at this time that you can book a one-on-one reading with me. Don't get scammed. I won't reach out to you first for a reading. And yeah, if you want to talk one-on-one, I'll see you in your reading. For the others of you, you already know what you have to do and what's coming in the new year. Set yourself up for success. Get enough rest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You can donate to the channel if you feel called to and this reading helped you. And I will close your reading with that. Sending you a lot of blessings. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.